What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Fourth and Wrong podcast. I am one of your hosts, Marshall, along with Colin, Dallas, and Donnie. We are into the free agency and trade part of the offseason. A lot of free agents are being signed, a lot of trades are happening. All NFL hell is breaking loose. This is kind of a really fun year for NFL fans where football actually isn't being played, but just things are happening. Everyone's trying to keep up with what's going on. Everybody's seeing who their team signs. Basically, your new team is half being built right now, and then obviously you go into the draft after this. So we're going to recap a lot what has happened throughout free agency, some of the trades and some of the huge signings, and then we'll obviously cover what the Lions have done.
Or
But
not done.
first, yeah, but first we'll start
Done.
with the
Later.
breaking news that just came through. Obviously, we were going to, if we would have done this podcast about 3 hours ago, we would have talked about that Max Crosby was traded from the Las Vegas Raiders to the Baltimore Ravens for two first round picks. But as of about a couple hours ago, the Ravens have backed out of the deal due to a physical. So it looks
This
like
AI
that his
investigation right
physical
here.
did not go well, and it had something to do with his injury at the end of last year, and the Ravens have backed out of the deal. So he is now back on the Raiders as of right now.
And that fucks
Obviously,
everything up for
you
the
you
No,
can
Raiders.
still
100%. Their
because
cap space is
all
So
a
fucked
a
lot.
lot
now.
of a lot of people were talking because the Raiders had so much cap space. It didn't actually fuck the Raiders up. In reality, it fucked the Ravens up because they're the one who let Linderbaum go and all these other guys because they thought they were going to have to take on a 30 million cap
I
hit.
mean, it kind of fucks
And
up Bogle a
they might
little
have
bit.
they might have
Well,
kept
the
Linderbaum
Raiders
around.
got his replacement already.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
I
I
still
mean,
think he'll be traded. As
they
everyone
needed a
knows,
replacement
like
before he left.
I'm sure most people know watching this, everything doesn't get finalized until like 10 p.m. tomorrow. So they had the chance to back out. Actually, most of these free agents could really back out if they wanted to. None of them can really go final until tomorrow. So right at the last second, right before tomorrow morning, the Ravens decided they don't want him. And that kind of puts a damper on things like, okay, is this is his value go down a little bit? Like the Raiders were asking quite a bit for him. They were asking for two first rounders and a premium player, and they got those two first rounders. But does this make his value go down? I mean, his knee, if he failed a physical, obviously he's not going to do great on a physical other places. So is he going to be a Raider still? And the Raiders are now just in cap hell, and Max Crosby isn't happy, or are they going to have to decrease his value and maybe just ask for one first round pick or something like that? But crazy things happening. We don't see a lot of backouts of trades for big players. We've seen it sometimes for small players, but for a big premium player like this and one of the big trades in the NFL, it doesn't happen quite often. So it's very
Yeah.
wondering of what's going to happen next. All
yeah,
right.
Looking
no.
at their
Oh,
free agent signings though, on top of that, the only two listed on the NFL free agency tracker are Tyler Huntley and John Simpson is the only free agent moves they've made so far.
For the
So,
Ravens. Yeah.
yeah, that is a tough look.
I think the Raven. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I thought the Raiders stole that trade with the Ravens. Like I thought that with a new coach and Lamar kind of being in a weird contract situation that nobody's talking about right now, that I think is going to become a bigger deal once the season starts. Like, I think they're a team that's not like they're losing all these guys because they're all jumping ship with John Harbaugh to New York. I don't, and they won what 8 or 9 games last year. I don't see them going from 8, 9 wins to 13, 14 wins like other Ravens teams. I think they're gonna struggle like next year, and they already gave them the 14th. They were already giving them the 14th pick. I honestly think that the Ravens pick is going to be closer to top 10 rather than it is going to be 28 through 32 like they would be if they went
Mm.
on a deep run. So I thought the Raiders actually fucking nailed that trade. But I mean honestly, I don't hate the Raiders spot even with the trade falling apart. I think now Max stays and like everybody's just kind of better off for it. I think the Ravens were dumb to make that trade. I think now they get a
I don't
second
think he
chance.
stays. I think they trade him still. I think he gets traded.
Yeah, but the thing is, he wants to be there. Like he does want to be there. As it's kind of like Stafford. Like Stafford wanted to be here, but at the same time, he's like, I need to leave. Is kind of how I feel how Max felt. Well, now look at all the moves they've done. Like now they're actually putting money into the team. I feel like Max might be like, you know what? Like fuck it, we're gonna give it a year. You know what I mean? Like he's still
I don't
29.
know
He's
enough about their cap to know
They
whether or
had a
not
lot of cap,
all
but
of
they
that is
also
legal or not.
signed so many players that I don't even know if
Yes,
they can.
but they're still they signed all those guys and they're still number one in cap space. Like they have so much money. They had like 130 million in cap space before this. Last I saw they were down to 80, and I believe that is after all these signings. So like
Yep, I got all
it's
their
not
signings right here, so we can go over them. I
Yeah.
know it's kind of a little off base of how we
We'll
were
we'll
gonna
go to
do it.
we'll go down. I got a whole list that we can just go down, make it
Yeah, I
10
got
full
it.
seasons.
The list I have has like each team and what move they made.
We're
So
probably on the same
Is it on the
website.
NFL website?
NFL IQ.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
I'm on. So we'll just go down the list.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll start at the top. AFC East.
Yep.
Obviously gonna go over the big ones. I'm not gonna go over any, practice squad signings or anything they did. One of the bigger trades, the Bears traded DJ Moore to the Buffalo Bills for a 2026 fifth round pick, and in exchange they got and DJ Moore and a fifth round pick, and then in exchange they got a second round pick. The Bears. So DJ Moore going to Buffalo with Josh Allen. He's been okay this last couple years in Buffalo, but I wouldn't say a true number one for Buffalo, but definitely another at
I think
least.
he's a true number one.
I don't
He
know if
just
DJ Moore's
wasn't
a.
getting utilized in
I don't know if he is a
Chicago.
number one or not, but I don't
He
know.
definitely
It's
is. He's the best wide receiver they've had since Diggs. And then on
that's
top
true.
of that, he was just getting worked out of Chicago was the thing because Caleb has his guys. He has Rome, and then he has Luther Burden, and then Colston Loveland. Those three guys, they're young, came in with this new regime in Chicago. DJ Moore was just the odd man out, so of course he wasn't getting the looks he was getting. I think he'll be a good deep threat for Josh Allen for sure. I do kind of think it was the one need they had or they needed to fill, but I feel like they could have picked it up in the draft. I don't know. So it's interesting for sure for the Bills.
It's a decent trade to try and get him some weapons. Besides that, they didn't sign anybody new. They just they signed a new contract with Dawson Knox, re-signed Connor McGovern, re-signed their safety Sam Franklin, and re-signed Tyler Bass. On to the Dolphins, another kind of big one, but definitely a big deal. Malik Willis signs a 3-year, $67.5 million contract, $45 million fully guaranteed, and a $22.5 million signing bonus with the Miami Dolphins. So with the kind of contract they're giving him, it looks like they want to try him out as their starting quarterback. They move on from Tua. Tua was released from the Dolphins, and now they're bringing in Malik Willis, who played a couple games last year for the Packers and actually looked pretty solid on that Packers roster. So I don't know if solid enough to get a starting job, but they're going to try him out and see what happens. I mean, he's got solid weapons. Obviously, I don't think Tyreek's going to be there.
No,
But
probably not.
Jalen Waddle is obviously there, and that's a great weapon for him. So
A chain.
I'm gonna jump in and fuck this up. I just realized something with the whole Tua thing. So he to split, if they were to cut, okay, so back up with me.
Breathe.
If you cut somebody before June 1st, you have to accept their cap hit this year. If you designate them after a June 1st cut, you can split it across 2 years, which Tua was set up as a post June 1st cut. So when that makes sense because they're going to spread the $100 million across 2 years. But then how did he sign with the Falcons? Because it should be he's not technically released yet. How the fuck does that work? I just realized that.
I have
With
no
us
no,
idea.
honestly, you're onto something with that. I really don't know. I
I
totally
mean,
forgot about that, but you're right.
he can announce like, "Hey, I'm going to go to the Falcons and go down there and start working with them and shit like that." But
Well,
like,
I think they're
it's
paying the
really weird.
99 mil this 1 year. I think they
I
decided
don't.
against it.
Everything I've saw said that they were going to do it across 2 years.
It says the deal cannot become official until the Dolphins release him on March 11th, which is tomorrow. That's
So I guess
per
he
Ian
is.
Rappaport.
He is
I had the.
pre June 1st cut.
Do I have the
Maybe
cat? Do I have
the
the
original
cat?
plan was supposed to be a post June 1st cut, and then things just progressed, and they said, we'll just cut him now.
Well, I'm wondering if I got it backwards because I know it's like that. You can spread it out. Maybe it's you spread it out before June 1st and after. I don't know.
I do think that was the
Either way,
original plan, was to spread it out.
either way, that's crazy.
Moving on to the New England.
I would just 100 mil and just call it good, but
It's a lot of money.
yeah.
Moving on to the Patriots.
They ain't gonna win with 100 mil.
They signed the Jets offensive lineman Elijah Vera Tucker to a 3-year, $42 million contract. They also signed Romeo Dobbs to a 4-year, $70 million contract. And we will get into how crazy wide receiver contracts are getting this offseason.
Dude.
Glad
Yeah.
we got our guys when we did, because Romeo Dobbs getting a 4-year, $70 million. It's a bit much, I feel like, for Romeo Dobbs.
I don't know.
Really?
I think he's sneaky
You
good, but
would
I think with
think.
how the market has been reset, I feel like that's probably about where he's valued now.
Yeah, the market
If the market
really
was still the way
reset.
it was like 1 or 2 years ago, I would say that's an overpay. But I like Dobbs, and I think he's going to be good for New England. But
Is he
yeah,
worth is he worth over 20 million, or not 20, it would be what, $15 million or $18 million a year?
Well, you
Like,
gotta put into fact the Guardian cap costs a lot of money, so
yeah,
that's where
That is
most of the
real.
money's going.
so we've got tons of wide receiver contracts that are crazy. Going
I
on to the
think
Jets today. I know Donnie is living die by this one, but the Jets
Bringing him back,
have traded for Geno
welcome
Smith.
home, big fella.
They
bringing him
traded
back.
Geno Smith to the Lions take lived and died, and I am so sad. I'm still in mourning, to
Thank
be honest.
goodness he's not a Detroit Lion.
Thank the Lord.
They traded to him for this was a starting QB, by the way. Most starting QBs, go for high-end picks.
Okay, stop. Just read the trade.
Seventh round pick. By the way, they had to give him, not only did the Raiders
This is the
give them
value of
Geno
a
Smith,
quarterback that's
they had to
better
give
than
them a
Super Bowl
7th round
champion
pick as
Sam
well.
Darnold, by the way.
Yeah. Sixth round pick, actually 7th round pick is basically what he was worth, is what the Raiders were saying. Kind of wild. Basically,
Shit, the
back up.
Seahawks, people should start calling the Seahawks for Sam Darnold. They might give him away for free if this is the value of Geno Smith.
I will still stand here to this day and stand by that take.
Okay, you can stand all by yourself, buddy.
Yeah, go
Nobody-
stand in the corner by yourself.
Nobody is standing with you. Not a single person.
Not even
Geno
Geno
could've-
Smith.
No, yeah, Gino don't even believe that.
Here. He could have if he would have just stayed.
Jets also franchise tag Brees Hall. They also brought in Demario Davis, 2-year, $22 million. And then they also traded with Miami. They gave Miami
trade.
a 7th round pick for Minkah Fitzpatrick, and then signed him to a 3-year, $40 million extension. A vet to bring in for the Jets to see if they can actually win some games this year in that secondary. So
I'm
not a
very
bad.
mad the Lions didn't entertain that idea. With us not for sure not having Branch for most of the year next year, and then Kirby's still up in the air. I think they should be a little bit more involved in safeties and what they've been. And Mike, I mean, that's not a crazy deal for Minka. I don't know.
To the Bengals, nothing really big out of them. They re-signed a guard. They brought in safety Brian Cook, 3 years, $40 million. The one big thing is Trey Henderson has not signed with a new team yet. He is a free agent. He will officially be a free agent and can go to any team he
Dude,
wants.
he might be a Raven pretty soon.
Honestly.
But he has said, apparently the report came out that he has had offers, but none of them have met what he needed. So bro is
I read
asking
earlier
for
that
Bro's
quite a
asking
bit.
for way
highest-
too much.
Way too much.
I heard earlier it was a reporter saying that they talked to his agent, and the highest offer they've gotten was still 10 million below what they want.
It's insane. I don't know what he's trying to get, but it's
Bro's trying to be Miles Garrett contracts out here. Like,
He's
what?
gonna end up going to either the Ravens or the Cowboys on like a 1-year super inflated deal. Like
he can't go to the Cowboys. There's no way. I just saw what their cap number is at. They're at negative 30 million.
they'll do something though. These teams always find a way to move money around. And
We'll get to the Cowboys in a minute, but we gotta flame Jerry Jones once we get to him because I don't know what the hell that man is doing right now.
Going on to the Browns, they signed Quincy Williams, linebacker, 2-year, $13 million. They signed a couple guards, Zion Johnson, Tevin Jenkins, Elton Jenkins, trying to beef up that O-line. Because remember, we talked about that every single one of their offensive linemen was a free agent after this year. So they signed 4 offensive linemen.
They're on it,
and-
man.
Yeah,
Fucking-
so the Steelers making some decent moves. They signed Rico Dowell to a 2-year, $12 million contract. Decent move for them. Traded for Michael Pittman and then signed him to a 3-year, $59 million contract. Not bad for the contracts that everyone else has been getting. That is a huge signing, especially if Rodgers comes back. That is a big Michael Pittman will go for like 1,400 yards.
Still in the dark though about Rodgers. We don't know what this man's gonna do.
We don't. But
Metcalf, Pittman, Freiermuth, like that's a real offense now.
Yeah,
that's
I think Michael Pittman will fry because he is a tall.
Colin, shut up.
What did he say?
I said Connor Hayward at tight end.
He did
get a 2-year deal, by the way.
Michael Pittman is a very tall.
That's Cam. That's his brother.
He's a tall, but he plays a lot of the middle of the field. He's like a taller version of Amon-Ra, but just obviously not Amon-Ra level. But he's pretty good. If Raj comes back, he'd be a very good weapon for Raj.
I cannot believe the Colts let Michael Pittman go. Michael Pittman was one of the better receivers in football before he had Anthony Richardson as his quarterback. Like, I don't think he's fallen off the way his numbers would suggest. I think his quarterback has fallen off.
Bro, why couldn't we just pick up Asante Samuel Jr., bro?
I would have been okay with that. He got signed for a 1-year, $3 million deal.
Same amount of money, same contract that we just gave Rock Ya-Sin.
Man,
I'm okay with Rock Ya-Sin though.
I am too. I just
want depth.
think that he was.
I want depth.
Right. I was gonna say, you're telling me that you couldn't have thrown 1 year, $4 million at him?
Going to the Houston Texans, starting off with one that hurts deep. Monty, also known as Knuckles, the Lions traded David Montgomery for a 4th-round pick and Juice Scruggs, an offensive lineman. We hate to see him go. And Monty was with Detroit for 3 years. Just an unbelievable running back for us. Just unfortunately didn't get as much use.
Donnie's about to cry.
Didn't get as much use.
Seriously, no, like legitimately.
It's like Matthew Stafford trade for him. Pretty sizable gap still, but then David Montgomery.
Listen, the Stafford thing's in its own vein, but like if you were to straw poll me 2 months ago and ask me who's my 5 favorite Lions, 2 of them have left within the last fucking week. I am not feeling it. Right
that's right. Khalif left too. I forgot about that one.
Oh no.
But anyways, Dave Montgomery, a new Houston Texan. Hopefully, we wish you the best, Monty. Obviously, I'm glad we don't have to play him this year, so we can root for him.
Bro, the Texans are looking nice right now.
The Texans also, so they signed Dalton Schultz to an extension. They re-signed Trent Brown. They got a lot of people. They re-signed Danielle Hunter to a 1-year, $40 million contract.
Yeah, MSU legend Naquan Jones making an appearance.
Okay, moving on.
That's all cap gymnastics. Cam Hayward just signed like a 1-year fucking $38 million deal. It's all just a move money
2 years.
Eagles safety Reed Blankenship signs with the Texans on a 3-year, $24 million deal.
No more exciting lights.
Did you say Danielle Hunter yet?
We'll do what?
Did you say anything about Danielle Hunter yet, or did you skip over?
Just said 1 year, $40 million.
Bro,
gotcha. I missed that.
I like the Texans, but do they not realize their whole problem is their offensive line sucks? Like they keep making moves at other positions.
Well, I was about to say I kind of skipped over it. They signed a tackle, another tackle, and a guard, and all of them are like, and Braden Smith is a good one. He's 2 years, $25 million. They signed a guard. He's 3 years, $37 million. So they signed 3 offensive linemen.
The last couple off seasons for them, it seems like they traded away Laramie Tunsil. And then they've been making like big moves at other places. It's like, hey guys, if CJ Stroud just doesn't get fucking murdered on this throw, like you guys are gonna win more games.
All right, hold on.
Gotta talk about Fairbairn, highest paid kicker in the NFL currently for the Texans.
And then the Texans traded for a punter from the Saints.
Hey,
I don't think I've ever seen a punter.
So, next team, Colts, flashback to about, I believe it was 2021, 2022. It was about 5 years ago when Christian Kirk signed a 4-year, $72 million contract 4 years ago, an average wide receiver, and he signed one of the bigger deals in the NFL. And everybody was like, and it reset the whole wide receiver market. Everybody was like, holy crap. And so everyone after that was getting massive contracts. And we are in the new Christian Kirk era because Alec Pierce signs a 4-year, $116 million contract.
14.
A guy that it's maximum value of 116. A guy that has only one 1,000 yard season. He got a 1,003 yards and 5 touchdowns this last season.
He had like 46
You haven't
catches.
even gotten to the guarantees. It's 84 million guaranteed with 60 million fully guaranteed at
And
signing.
I would understand. It's like, okay, yeah, he was probably pretty good. Michael Pittman probably, they were probably looking a lot. So you have a Michael Pittman who's really good, and then not really good, but he's good, and then you have Alec Pierce who's decent. So it's like, yeah, one of them's going to be open a lot, and Alec Pierce was just open on the deep ball a lot. You get rid of Pittman, and now you're like, yep, we're just going to put everything into this guy, and then put in perspective. Amon-Ra is getting paid a 4-year, $120 million contract. Amon-Ra is absolutely top five. Probably not top three, but he is 100% top five wide receiver. Alec Pierce, not even probably top 15. Not even. He is top 20 at best. At best. I could name probably 18 receivers better than Alec Pierce.
I think this is slightly off topic. I think how you guys remember about a decade ago when running backs value just kind of tanked, and like no running backs had a real good like market in free agency or anything, and that's when they stopped drafting them so high. Like that was around the era like people other than Ezekiel Elliott, like people quit drafting running backs high and they went dirt cheap. I think that's going to happen in the next 5 years or so with wide receivers. I think people started overvaluing running backs so much that then the value crashed and then you could get good ones real cheap. I think guys like Alec Pierce making this much money, I think like contracts like that, some of them, they're going to start not panning out. And then a decade from now, you're going to be able to sign wide receivers cheaper because the over premium they've put on them is fucking insane. And to be fair, Christian Kirk, when he signed that big deal, he did do pretty well on those Jags teams. I remember owning him in fantasy, and he was absolutely killing it the first couple of years of the deal. So, like, maybe Alex Pierce turns out, but I think trading Michael Pittman, who ended up signing a much less deal, to re-sign Alec Pierce, who I think is a less receiver, for double the money is just fucking insane all around.
Yeah.
Yeah, this could easily be the worst contract in the NFL within a year. Like,
I think he's a good receiver. It's just he's not that good. Like,
that's what I'm saying. If he has like God forbid he gets hurt or just has a bad year, this is automatically the worst contract in the NFL.
If he has the exact same year he had this year,
I'll backtrack on that.
I think this
non-quarterback
because
non-quarterback contract.
They granted, I think that Daniel Jones obviously had a really great year, but they've only placed the transition tag on Daniel Jones this year. They're still working on a long-term deal with him. I'm really interested to see how much of a bag they give Daniel Jones if this is the bag that Alec Pierce got. That's going to be an insane deal.
They don't have again, they're a team where everybody kind of paid. They don't have a ton of money, and they got to work on a new Jonathan Taylor contract. Like the Colts are kind of like their bills have come due too. They all the reports about Daniel Jones getting offered Sam Darnold like money around like the 33 to 35 million range, and then him countering back with 50. It's like I don't think the Colts could give him $50 million even if they wanted to. I think they're getting a little strapped for cash themselves.
Yeah. Going to the Tennessee Titans. Big one. They signed Mitchell Trubisky to a 2-year contract. Another crazy wide receiver contract. They signed 4-year, $78 million contract for Wan'Dale Robinson. A guy who has never put up a 1,000-yard season gets $78 million. They spent a lot of money as well. They signed a guard. They signed a center. They signed Jermaine Johnson in a trade. They got John Franklin Myers, 3 years, $63 million. They signed Alontae Taylor, 3 years, $60 million. They were busy trying to build their team up, but another crazy wide receiver contract. That just
You didn't even talk about the long snapper.
Oh, sorry. Morgan Cox. Re-signed a
1 year deal.
1 year
They
deal.
didn't even list how much money it is.
It was a bag of
That's
chips.
probably like a $50K deal.
Bro
Hey,
said,
bro, we'll
don't.
pay for your flights to
Hey, yo,
games. That's about it.
Tennessee, don't air out my information, please.
The Chiefs signed a long snapper. They gave him like 1 year, 1.75 mil, and he's the highest paid long snapper ever. That's pretty good money for just a long snapper. I'm not gonna
It
lie.
is.
But
Um,
speaking of Alex Pierce, remember when Calvin signed his deal with the Lions? Wasn't his deal like 7 years, 136, some shit like that.
yeah.
That is wild. That like I understand the cap has ballooned, but like
Times have changed.
it's so fucking wild to look at the numbers 10 years. He signed 7 years, 113.5 million. So Alec Pierce just got less years for the same money, and he's not 1/10 the player. That is the NFL is so wild.
Moving on to the Kansas City Chiefs. They traded for MVP, Super Bowl
They did
MVP.
not
They
trade
didn't
for
trade.
him. That
They
was a
didn't
free
trade.
agency.
Oh yeah, they signed. I'm sorry. They signed
Seattle
Super Bowl
didn't tag
MVP, Michigan State legend
Yes, sir.
Kenneth Walker III to a 3-year contract worth $45 million. They found their new RB1. Guy's gonna go help Mahomes try and win some Super Bowls in the next 6 years when they get this team rebuilt. Huge,
I'm
huge,
kind of
huge
shocked.
signing for them.
I'm assuming. I mean, we're about to get to it anyway, so I'll just bring it up because he's the next one. But Travis Kelce, why the fuck are you sticking around for another year? You're not going to have Mahomes for like half of the year. It's not like a retirement
What?
tour or anything with him.
Mahomes could play week 1.
Yeah.
It's not
Really?
out of-
Yeah. We talked about this like 2 weeks ago, Colin.
I mean, we just
did.
saw it's not apples to apples, but I mean, Jason Tatum coming back from that Achilles tear in 3 minutes, like
What
you know
was
what I
that?
mean? Like the modern day athlete, like some of these guys can just defy fucking science and come back way earlier than what they're supposed to. I think Mahomes has a shot.
That's true.
Now,
Aaron Rodgers almost did it, so
He could have.
he could have.
Ain't no
Yeah.
Tatum though. Tatum, he come back,
I
not
don't
only
know,
get the
though. I
dub,
thought
but
Travis
he
Kelce
I
gets
should
the
regret
have
double.
saying
like
any
2 years
fucking
ago,
thing nice
but
about that
that's
team.
just
Jesus
me.
Christ.
Another long snapper deal on this one. We actually have the financials on this one. 1 year, $1.75 million for James Winchester. Shout out James
Chiefs?
Winchester.
Is that the Chiefs guy?
Yeah, Chiefs.
Oh,
Chiefs
told you about it.
Chiefs definitely got to go wide receiver in the draft.
Oklahoma
are we thinking,
legend.
right?
They have to. Like I thought,
They got to.
I was hoping they would be
With
in
the number 9
Jeremiah-
pick.
but they keep talking about Ohio State receiver. I can't remember his name.
Carnell
Is it
Tate.
Carnell
Yeah.
Tate. He's probably going to be the pick for them at 9. It's either going to be him or I don't know if one of the edge rushers slip maybe, but I think he's definitely their pick now.
All right. Moving on to the Raiders. A lot to unravel here. We already talked about the Max Crosby trade. We'll
So they
start
still-
off strong
they still
with
have Crosby.
well, yeah. We'll start off strong with MSU legend wide receiver Jalen Naylor signs a
Yes,
3-year,
sir.
$35 million
Naylor.
contract.
Speedy Naylor.
But they were active. A lot of signings here. Center Tyler Linderbaum, 3 years, $81 million. Edge rusher
love
Kwity
that.
Paye, $16 million. N'Kobe Dean, 3-year, $36 million. Quay Walker, 3-year, $40 million. That's 2 linebackers right there. 2 corners they traded for Taron Johnson with the Buffalo Bills, and then they signed 3 years, $30 million for Eric Stokes. They basically said, fuck a rebuild. We're just going to sign everybody. And then hopefully
that's
we'll
what
just
the Patriots did. That's
Yeah,
what the
that's what
Patriots
they
did
did.
last year.
If Mendoza steps in, it is even like an average quarterback. The Raiders are going to go from the laughing stock of the NFL to like solid playoff team.
playoffs
fucking
ready.
immediately.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
so crazy.
I think they could. They're
They
in a tough
literally
division.
they brought in
It's
they brought in a top tier offensive lineman. They brought in 2 good, one really good, N'Kobe Dean, and then another good linebacker. They brought in 2 solid
I know you're not
corners.
talking about Quay Walker right now.
The Kobe Dean was the really good, and Quay Walker
Yeah.
was the solid, like sort of good. Like
He's backtracking. He
R.I.P.
did say good. He did say good.
R.I.P. Quay Walker helping us out every time he
R.I.P.
could.
to Lions legend Quay Walker for
Yeah.
crafting us multiple victories.
I read we
every
played
year.
Quay Walker
He had
played
to have
against
money on the Lions.
Quay Walker played against the
Oh,
Lions.
absolutely.
Quay Walker played against the Lions 8 times and was ejected 3 times
Nice.
in Lions games.
Nice.
God, I'm gonna miss Quay Walker.
And he was ejected only 4 times in his total career. 3 of them against the Lions.
3 of them were against the Lions. Let's go.
The wildest one was the game that me and Donnie were at.
That was
I didn't even see what
Rodgers'
happened.
last game, wasn't it?
And I didn't even see what happened. Then all of a sudden they're like, Quay Walker
who-
is ejected. And I just see him. And the trainer's like, excuse me, I'm going to get to the injured person. He's like, bitch, get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah, I was going to say he shoved a trainer. That's what it
2
was.
weeks after the DeMar. That was like 2 weeks after the DeMar Hamlin situation, and then bro is ripping trainers off of. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, that was a wild one. All right, moving on to the Chargers. They signed Cole Strange to a 2-year, $13 million contract. They re-signed Khalil Mack to a 1-year, $18 million contract. And that's about it. They didn't really do too much for agency.
I mean, they
Shout out to Jim Harbaugh for being a fullback appreciator, because why are we paying someone $7.5 million to be a fucking fullback in the year 2026?
Dude, I think the Chargers might be sneaky good next year.
We're on to the NFC. Dallas, do you still have the list pulled up?
I do, yes.
I figured you could take over for the NFC portion.
Yeah, no problem. NFC East, starting with the Dallas Cowboys. Running back Javonte Williams re-signed 3 years, 24 mil, 16 guaranteed. They also franchise tag George Pickens, which is kind of 50-50 in the atmosphere of the sports media. Some people said, why did they franchise tag him? They should have got rid of him. They end up franchise tagging them. That's what they do. You know, the Cowboys love their franchise tags. Looking at, they also got Rashawn Gary from Green Bay for a fourth round pick.
Thing we need to talk about, because everything we were hearing in the 24 hours leading up to this trade was the Packers are going to release Rashawn Gary, you know, as soon as the period opens.
He posted a goodbye.
I was gonna say they were like ready to cut him, and then Jerry Jones called him up and was like, "How about a 4th rounder?" Like, what are we doing?
Hey,
which you see all the time. You see all the time for a 7th round pick. You never see it for like a
right. I was gonna say, if it was like a super late round pick, I'd be like, okay, whatever. I guess
imagine
like
being
a
the
7th round
Packers
pick is
GM.
basically a throwaway anyway. You trade it. I mean, you can get good value out of a 4th round pick. Like, what are you doing?
I was about to say, literally, what do you think the Packers GM was doing? Hello, who's this? Yeah, it's Jerry Jones. We're looking to acquire Rashawn Gary. Oh, we were gonna release him, but
I guess if you think about it, maybe
what do you
the Rashawn
want?
Gary is just part of like an extended version of the Micah Parsons trade. But like,
I guess
still.
if you want to trade for him, you gotta give me something at least, just something. We were just gonna release him anyways. 4th round pick, done.
Shit, okay.
I feel like Jared needs to just quit trading with the Packers. Everybody saw the Micah deal. Everybody hated it. And he was like, well, what if I make another deal with the Packers? And then another one. It's like, bro, just cut your losses.
He's like, we're gonna get it right one of these days. Dak Prescott, you are a Green Bay Packer.
I think that would actually save the Cowboys.
All right, and then
Save the Packers.
Cowboys also signed Jalen Thompson for a 3-year deal worth 36 mil, and then Brandon Aubrey, arguably the best kicker in the NFL, received a 2nd round, $5.76 million restricted free agent tender, meaning other teams can sign him to an offer sheet, but Dallas will have to have the right to match it. So I don't know if that made sense how I said it. Then they lose him.
If they don't match it, though, whatever team has given Aubrey the contract has to send Dallas their 2nd round pick. Is how like restricted free agency works.
Yep.
Because they could put like a 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th round tag on him. So you imagine.
All right, I feel like this poses the question: is he worth a 2nd round?
Is a kicker worth a 2nd round pick?
I know he's like the best kicker in the league right now. Is he worth a second? Like, genuinely, is he worth a 2nd round pick?
To a lot of teams, probably not. If you're the Rams, though, absolutely, I would give up. The Rams special teams is like the weakest point of the team. So if you
they can't get rid of the thicker kicker for him.
I like the thicker kicker, but he's not Brandon fucking Aubrey.
Thicker kicker.
If like say we were the peak Lions and we were still like fucking around with kickers and never got Jake Bates, yes, absolutely do it. But like a lot of teams aren't Brandon Aubrey away from winning the Super Bowl, so I would say no.
All right, moving on to the New York Ravens. I mean, the New York Giants. We have Patrick Ricard signing with the Giants. Isaiah Likely also signing with the Giants,
That's a
3-year,
really,
40
I
mil
really
deal.
like that pickup for them.
I do think that's a solid pickup for
Theo Johnson
sure.
said he's a tight end.
What did you say?
Linebacker Tremaine Edmonds signing a 3-year, 36 mil deal. And then Greg Newsome, 1 year, 8 mil, 3 mil guaranteed.
Donnie, what did you say about Likely?
I said Theo Johnson's still in New York for the Giants, who was a rookie last year, who had a pretty solid season for them.
Hmm.
Yeah, they should be
I think
solid next year.
I think the Giants are going to be. I think they're probably going to win that division. Like they're gonna go from laughing stock to respectable.
You think over the Eagles?
I think the Eagles aren't
Considering the
making the
Eagles have done
playoffs.
jack shit, I
I
think
like
the Eagles are going
I
to
like the
suck next
Eagles a
year.
lot. I like the Eagles a lot, but I just think
There's a lot of players still on the board, like we have a
they're
lot of
very
people
due
to go
for
still,
regression.
but this is not looking good for Philly.
They're very due for regression. I feel like so.
Yep. Speaking of Philly, we'll move on to them. Jordan Davis signed a 3-year, 78 mil contract. Davis has been set to play the 2026 season on a 5th-year option of his rookie year contract. And then they also signed Tariq Woolen for a 1-year max value of 15 mil.
Breaking news from Adam Schefter. Titans are signing punter Tommy
Okay,
Townstead.
bitch.
Tommy Townstead.
Gone.
Fucking breaking
Breaking
news. A
news.
punter been signed. Come on.
Is Trevor Ariza a free agent? That might be who we need to replace Jack Fox.
At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if Brad traded Jack Fox.
All right. Looking at the Commanders, they re-signed Mariota. They had that whole thing with Laramie Tunsil, signed a 2-year, 60 mil extension. They did a lot of re-signing for the most part. Amik Robinson signing a 2-year, 60 mil deal, 9.3 guaranteed. So we lose Amik Robinson. Kind of bad, if in my opinion. I wish we could have kept
For
him.
the price. That's
For the
that's
price, yeah.
You're not going to get a better corner for only $8 million a year. That's the tough pill to swallow.
Yeah. I don't personally, I did not think that he was quite good.
He's okay. Like he's not a star, but he's like solid.
Yeah.
Definitely solid, but
Before we move on from the NFC East,
yep.
the Athletic is reporting that the Cowboys are not expected to re-engage in Max Crosby trade discussions at this time. So just felt like that was worth noting because I know that
We'll see. Gary
that's
Jones
kind of been one of the talking points after this whole news came out about the trade falling through is, are the Cowboys going to go try and go get him now?
I feel like
Sounds
Jerry
like
just
not.
fucking wakes up with a different plan every day. So we'll see. He might be like tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. when we all wake up. He might be a Cowboy. So
Moving on to the NFC North, the Chicago Bears, they re-signed Case Keenum. Khalif Raymond, 1 year,
you said Case Keenum.
5.1. Huh? Yeah, Case Keenum.
You say Case Keenum?
Yeah.
Yep,
I didn't even realize he was
He's
on
in
the
the
Bears until I
league?
saw.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. I didn't realize he was still playing, let alone for the fucking Bears, until I saw that they re-signed him. Not
Re-signed
just
him.
signed him, he was already there.
He's got to be like 40 years old.
He's got to be old as fuck. He's
Yeah, look it up, Colin.
yeah. Hang on, that doesn't.
He was like young 30s when he was on the Vikings, and that feels like it was like 20 years ago.
That was like 10 years ago. He's 38.
38. Wow.
He'll be. Oh, he just turned 38 back in February.
Good for you, Case Keenum.
All right. Khalif Raymond signing a 1 year, 5.1 million deal with the Bears.
That's
Tough.
a lot. That's a lot for just a guy who's going to end up being a returner for them.
I was gonna say I feel like he's largely gonna be the return guy.
I mean, that's what he was
Definitely.
making in Detroit. He was making like $5.5 million a year, but we also made him the highest paid return man in the NFL.
Bears replaced their retired center Garrett Bradbury, acquiring him through a trade with New England in exchange for a 5th-round pick. They also signed Devin Bush and then Kobe Bryant to a 3-year, 40 million deal.
He's alive.
All right,
And
moving
that
That was
on.
bad.
Edit that out. Colin,
Oh my God.
you're a cop.
Moving on to the Detroit Lions. We signed our backup quarterback, Teddy Bridgewater.
Let's
Shout
go.
out the
I'm
GOAT.
so excited
I
that
like-
he's back. Like,
I
actually.
like you, Teddy. Please just fucking retire and stay retired. I'm so sick of this.
Nah, bro. No. Because the second he left was when bad shit started happening to the Lions. We were the
Oh,
team
yeah,
of
'cause it's
destiny
all
when he
centered
was
around-
on our fucking
It's all centered
squad.
around Teddy fucking Bridgewater.
I absolutely agree with Colin here. I
No,
think
literally,
he's
he
right,
was
man.
on the squad.
Guess
He was
what?
on the
Now
squad
Teddy-
for the NFC Championship run. He left that offseason, and yeah, we were the one
Downhill
seed
though
last
from
year,
there.
but we lost round 1 to the fucking Commanders.
He was on the team that year.
I thought he left in the offseason before that.
No, bro, he's the one who pitched the touchdown to J-Mo.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Mhm.
Yeah, but we made the number 1 seed with him, so it's
Yeah,
like
you're right. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Then he hasn't been on the team since. Ooh, fucking.
And then look at us now.
And look at what happened. We missed the playoffs.
He's retired Teddy Bridgewater. I like you. Go away.
Please bring back 50, the number 50. Bring it back.
Please.
unless
don't.
unless
Please-
we bring back Nate Sudfeld, then we keep Teddy Bridgewater.
Oh, never mind. I'd rather have Teddy Bridgewater.
The guy that I bought the Tom Kennedy jersey from, he was selling a Teddy Bridgewater 50 jersey, but it was like $1,000.
Okay.
Whoa.
It was an auction and it had gotten that high.
Who's bidding on that?
I don't know.
Teddy Bridgewater's mom wouldn't pay $1,000
Was that the jersey from that fucking playoff game against the Commanders? God.
Honestly, it might have been. No, because he only wore the 50 for like a week during the preseason when he first got to Detroit.
Man, bring back the 50. Lions replace David Montgomery with Isaiah Pacheco.
That is solid.
I
What
think
a
that's
fucking-
solid.
I do
That is
like
solid.
that.
I
The guy who
like
couldn't
that.
fucking do shit on the Chiefs as the starter the last couple years. Yeah, let's bring that fucking guy in.
Good.
Good thing he's
He
not the
literally
starter.
he
Good thing
literally
he's not
was
a starter.
yeah, good thing
And he was
he's not
fine
a
until
starter.
Mahomes broke his leg.
I was about to say he was great until Mahomes broke his leg, and then he's just hard to get back to that. So new team, new start. Again, he's a backup. All bro needs to do is come in, get a couple touches, not a couple, but 4, 5, 6, 7 touches a game, and just get some yardage for us. And bro, he's a mean runner, bro. He runs
I don't
like
give a fuck.
he's angry.
Yeah, he runs like Monty, but he has 0% of the skill that Monty has.
No,
So,
because I know the answer, Donnie. Who would you have rather brought in?
I
Yeah,
got two.
I know
I got-
one of the answers. Najee
I got-
Harris fucking sucks.
I got two names. One, genuinely, Rashad White. I think he plays somewhat similar to Gibbs.
Give me Pacheco.
Even so expensive.
No, Rashad White. He wouldn't be
Okay.
expensive.
He'd be more expensive.
He was getting shoved out of Tampa. I think he's probably going to sign the exact same contract that fucking Pacheco just got.
I will see.
And other than him, personally, I wanted Najee Harris, obviously.
Bum.
Former first-round pick.
Bum.
The stud of
Bum.
the Steelers. I think he would,
I like how you didn't mention
Oh.
his Chargers stint.
because, dude, he got attacked by a firework. That's not on him. That's not his fault.
Got attacked by a
attacked by-
firework.
A sentient firework attacked him. Jesus.
Craziest
Christ.
shit he ever saw, dude.
Bro, in
Craziest
LA,
shit.
you
Grew
never know.
legs.
You need to
pulled
come
out a
back to
knife.
the Midwest. Come back to the Midwest. Detroit has a home for you.
No.
Back
I would
to
have
the
to-
Midwest.
Maybe on our practice
you just-
squad.
Maybe outside of the stadium, like
What-
holding a
what-
cup.
What connection does he have to the Midwest? We're not moving past that. What connection does he have to the Midwest?
Played in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh is not the
What?
Midwest.
Pittsburgh.
Are we
It's
faded?
No, it is not.
Pittsburgh is Rust Belt Midwest.
No, it is not.
What are
No.
we doing, man?
I
We're
consider
just embarrassing ourselves.
I consider the westmost part of Pittsburgh Midwest is.
West Pittsburgh.
Moving on, we also signed Cade Mays as our center.
Ooh,
What do you mean who?
fuck that.
That
You're-
is
now
a
you're just-
good signing.
Now I was about to say that is a good signing. That is a great signing. Like he hasn't allowed a sack in 2 seasons.
Yeah.
And
Let's
also
bring
a
in a guy that
beast in the
Panthers
run
left.
game.
Great idea.
He is a beast in the run game.
yes, he is a beast.
The fact that that is our fucking shining moment of this offseason proves that this team is
Well,
about
it might not be our shining moment of this offseason.
Is it so
but
far?
I mean, so far,
It's a
but
good signing. It's a
there's a
good
lot
Three
that
signing.
could
days
happen
free
between
agency.
now and tomorrow at 4
We
o'clock.
needed a center.
It's
We
a
needed
great
center.
starter on our offensive line. That's exactly what we needed. We needed to build up this offensive line. That's a great signing. And don't let Donnie tell you it's not.
We mentioned it earlier. We did get Juice Scruggs from a trade trading David Montgomery, and then we re-signed Rock Yassin as
I did
well.
see that we are also re-signing Rodrigo to a 1-year deal too.
Okay, hasn't been confirmed yet, but
Solid fullback. No, it
Yes,
has been.
sir.
It has.
Fullback.
It has
Oh,
been. It has
okay,
been.
it just hasn't
I
been
forgot about
updated.
that one. It's just not on the list yet. I was gonna say, I think it was Rappaport that I saw tweeted earlier.
Yeah.
Moving on to the Packers, not much other than Zaire Franklin being acquired in a trade with the Colts in exchange for defensive tackle Colby Wooden. Other than that, aren't really doing much. Same with the Vikings. They signed James Pierre for a 2-year, 8.5 mil.
I saw
Nothing really
someone
there.
saying that Kirk Cousins might be in play for a return to the Vikings.
So I've heard Kirk Cousins, Kyler Murray might be in the Vikings business as well. You never know.
Honestly, I
I
wouldn't
would
hate Murray in the Vikings.
I mean,
I would
I would hate to face him.
I would hate to play him because he's a fucking freak athlete, but
I
I
would be
like
shocked.
just like objectively, I think that Minnesota could be a solid fit for him.
The problem is they need to give JJ another go. We know he's not the guy, but like you got to see
Yes,
that
please do it.
You got to. You
I
got
would
to.
love the free one.
Yes, but this is the thing. If you bring in
Not
You say
last
that.
year. Not
I was
last
Hey,
year.
gonna say you
it
say
was-
that.
It
We
was a
lost to his
down year.
backup.
It was
Oh,
a
Max
down year
Ross will
last
beat us.
year.
I think the Vikings just have our number. Let's just go there.
No.
I
Max Brosmer is better.
We swept them
I-
last year, and they took that personally.
I would be shocked if Kyler isn't a Viking. I feel like that's such a good fit, and if he goes to the Vikings, I know the Vikings are like plus 750 to win the division right now. If they got Kyler, and even if Kyler is 70% of what he was at his peak, like that is a dangerous Vikings team. I feel like, but if they
Yeah,
don't get Kyler,
I think they go from 9 to 10 wins.
I think they go from but they had 9 wins with Carson Wentz,
Who
JJ
you
McCarthy,
love.
and Max Brosmer. Yeah, and Carson Wentz, the team was pretty good under Carson. He just fucking tore every ligament in his body again, so kind of fucked that up. But I don't know. I think if they have that at QB and win 9 games, if you give them Kyler, who's to say they don't win 11, 12 games? And last year that would have been good enough to win.
Logic says they don't win 11, 12 games.
Who do you think's better, Carson Wentz or Kyler Murray?
What year are we talking?
Right now, asshole. Ain't no fucking way.
I don't think the Vikings would go from a 9-win team to a 12-win team
I think.
while also facing us, Chicago, and Green Bay.
What are we a threat to them? Last year we were better than them on paper, clearly, and they beat our ass twice. Like, who's you know what I like? What are
We also didn't have an offensive coordinator at the time.
Oh, and who's to say we have one now?
We
And
got a better one.
They didn't have a quarterback. If they got Kyler Murray, even if you hate Kyler Murray, he's better than JJ McCarthy.
I don't know who they've played about the same amount of games last year.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
JJ got more wins last
Okay.
year.
Okay.
Tyler.
Okay.
Okay.
Look.
NFC South, the Atlanta Falcons, of course, are going to get Tua from the Dolphins on a 1-year veterans minimum. After March 11th, they signed Jahan Dotson, Austin Hooper. They franchise tagged Kyle Pitts, and then signed Nick Folk, kicker, for a 2-year contract.
I feel bad for Falcons fans. That offense is too good to go into a quarterback competition with Michael Penix and Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah, that's wild.
I did-
left-handed quarterback room, like entirely left-handed.
I did see that's
I
the
do
main
like
reason
that.
they got
That makes
Tua is because he's left-handed.
Yeah. I agree with it, but also like I think if Michael Penix hits his ceiling, he's going to be a little bit better than Tua. Like I think they're so like hand in hand.
I think this is more of a stain on Kirk Cousins legacy here, because you're telling me the Falcons would rather have Michael Penix and Tua other than Kirk Cousins?
I think Kirk
Yeah.
Cousins would rather just get out of Atlanta. I don't think he wants to be there.
Get out of the league. How about that?
No.
He's gonna go to the Vikings and they're gonna win games.
Win games. Okay. Carolina Panthers now have a quarterback battle between Bryce Young
Super Bowl
and
champion Kenny
Super Bowl
Pickett.
champion Kenny
Hold on,
Pickett.
hold on.
Kenny, I hope you like holding water bottles because that's exactly
on,
what you're going
hold
to be doing.
Hold on. I am putting a stake in the ground right now.
How many stakes do you have in the ground for Kenny Pickett?
I'm Green Falcon or fucking.
Bro's built 25 tents with the amount of stakes he's got on this man, Kenny Pickett.
Listen. I'm telling you right now, this is exactly what's going to happen. Next year, week 5 or week 6, we'll see how the schedule breaks down the first half of the season. Bryce Young is going to get his ass put on the bench, and Kenny Pickett is going to come in and start, and they're going to win games. And I am going to shit on Marshall so fucking bad.
Right.
He's going to have to leave the podcast.
Yeah. Okay. When you wake up, let me know how that dream was, buddy.
Kenny is better than Bryce.
Let me know if you found some bitches in there because that ain't fucking happening. Bryce Young is the starter. Kenny Pickett, I hope you like water. Make sure Bryce Young's water bottle's full every fucking snap. Make sure his fucking water bottle is full. Hold his helmet, hold his jersey, hold his jog strap, because that's exactly what you're going to be doing, buddy. 1 year, $4 million. Bryce Young makes that in a minute.
He literally does it. The Lions will rue the fucking day.
Kenny Pickett has hands smaller than a spider.
I don't give a fuck. Kenny Pickett is I'm sorry. There's one quarterback in that room that's won a Super Bowl, and it's not Bryce.
Who's the backup? Right. Who went to the playoffs last year?
They did not sign Kenny Pickett 1 year, $4 million to bring him in to be the starter, bro.
Who made the playoffs as a starter last year?
He might start the preseason.
I'm sorry, guess what?
Who made the playoffs as a starter?
I'm sorry. Did the new coaching staff draft Bryce Young?
Who made the playoffs as a starter?
Did the coaching staff?
Who made the playoffs as a starter? Who made the playoffs as a starter?
Who has thrown a pass in a Super Bowl?
Who almost beat Matt Stafford, defending Super Bowl champion, reigning MVP?
Excuse me. Who has
as a backup? Rich
Gannon threw a pass in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and Rich Gannon MVP.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of quarterbacks who threw in the Super Bowl.
Enjoy the bench, buddy. That's exactly where you're going to be sitting.
I'm sorry. Can't hear you over fucking the shine off of Kenny's ring. I can fucking hear it all the way.
Sorry, Kenny got benched 3 years ago. He sucks.
Kenny's that guy.
This is a lot of glazing.
I fucking
but I'm both ends.
You're telling me we couldn't get Kenny Pickett?
Meanwhile, my favorite
Thank goodness we didn't get Kenny Pickett, or else I would have moved teams.
We signed Teddy Bridgewater, who hasn't been relevant since 2014.
I am dead serious when I say this. Bridgewater is better than Kenny Pickett right now. Absolutely. I mean that full chest.
Literally not.
Teddy might get it.
Teddy is 100% better. IQ, and he's got hands that can actually grip the football with one hand.
First of all, you're just jealous of hand size because your fucking pinkies look like boomerangs.
Why do you think Kenny wears gloves? Because he can't hold the ball.
So does Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy two gloves.
Exactly.
Make him break his computer.
I'm sorry. Who's a high school national championship as a coach? Teddy Bridgewater.
Who was a
Yeah. Who's a what?
Who has a Super Bowl ring?
As a backup.
I love his participation trophy.
I'm sorry.
I could go buy a Super Bowl ring if I really want to.
And he has done more in this league.
Who has a national championship?
Ask me if I give a fuck. As a backup.
Yeah, well, you're going to use your backup. I'm going to use my backup. Who's got a national championship?
I'm sorry. What's more important, a national championship or a Super Bowl? I'm going to go.
Which is more important, being a starter or a backup?
The pinnacle of the sport is winning the Super Bowl, and
We have talked about exactly one player on this list of free agents for the Panthers. And it's been at least 5 minutes.
Hey, speaking of a Panther signing, talk about a bust in the draft. They re-signed Isaiah Simmons, also a bust, like Kenny Pickett.
But yeah, the Panthers did
Gotta take a drink after that. Water
the
bottle's
Panthers
empty.
did build up their defense. Jalen Phillips, 4-year, 120 mil. Devin Lloyd, 3-year, 45 mil. Of course, re-signing Isaiah Simmons, and then yeah, just re-signing a couple other players. They're making some moves, trying to get a little bit
They're
better.
gonna go on a Super Bowl run with Bryce. They know it's coming.
Speaking of Super Bowl, the team that's actually going to win this division,
Yeah.
the New Orleans Saints, they signed Travis Etienne to a 4-year, 52 mil deal. That means probably Alvin Kamara's out the door here soon.
Is he a
Uh,
free agent?
I don't know if he's a free agent actually. Uh, Marshall, Colin, you know if
No,
Kamara's?
I
I do
don't.
not know.
I'm sorry, I was too busy crying.
They also did sign Noah Fant, uh, David Edwards, offensive guard. And who else did they sign? Oh yeah,
He is not a
Ro-
free agent, so he'd be a part of a trade.
Okay. So he'd either be a part of a trade or the backup to Travis Etienne. And then the other big team that made a trade with the Lions, or not a trade with the Lions, but signed a Lions player, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, signing Alex Anzalone to a 2-year, 17 mil deal. They also signed Kenneth Gainwell and then re-signed Cade Otton.
Yeah.
We're gonna miss you, Sunshine.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna miss Alex. For that price, he could be a
It's
backup.
okay. We got Jack Campbell, so it's all right.
Oh yeah,
That's
he
true.
can play all 3 linebacker spots. You're right.
What's
Uh,
Okay.
Rodrigo's for?
yeah, we got Rodrigo, man.
Oh yeah,
Greatest
he's done a
fullback of
lot.
all time.
His peak as a Lion was his rookie year, not on the field on Hard Knocks. Other than that, he has not been relevant a fucking single second.
Hey, goated. That's all I gotta say. NFC West, the Arizona Cardinals signed Gardner Minshew to a 1-year, 5.75 mil deal with a maximum value of 8 mil. They also signed Tyler Algier and Kendrick Bourne, building up that offense a little bit. A couple offensive linemen as well. Other than
We
that,
got
just
Roy Lopez.
yep,
I was
Roy
really pissed about
Lopez.
that.
Yep, Roy Lopez. That's another burner for us, man. The Los Angeles Rams, probably with one of the biggest trades of the offseason. Trent McDuffie traded from the Kansas City Chiefs in exchange for a first round pick, the 29th overall pick, the first round pick, 6th round pick, as well as a 2027 third round pick. And then they ended up signing McDuffie to a 4-year, $124 million contract. That was one of the biggest trades probably in this offseason for sure, other than Max Crosby. Obviously, Max Crosby didn't go through. But the biggest weakness for the Rams was their defensive backs. And I think this clearly made them a Super Bowl favorite, if not the favorite, because they also got Jalen Watson, former Kansas City Chief, 3-year, 51 mil. Just some big moves for the Rams, man. They're going all in.
Yeah, but definitely a big off season for them. Trying to go get another Super Bowl while Stafford's still there makes sense.
And then the last team we'll talk about, just because the Seahawks haven't really done anything. 49ers sign Mike Evans to a 3-year deal. It's not listed the amount, but Brock Purdy gets a new weapon in Mike Evans. Mike Evans leaving Tampa Bay. Everyone thought he would retire as a Buck, man. I thought he was going to retire as a Buck. So it's interesting to see him
He'll
go
probably
to
be one of
see.
those guys that signs a 1-day contract when he announces his
guaranteed.
retirement.
Oh yeah, 100%. He's got a statue outside, like for sure. So it's crazy.
Sometimes the NFL, I feel like even if it's not like the best interest of the team, you should just sign some guy like Mike Evans should have just been a Buck for life.
Like a legacy deal or
Yeah,
something.
I think it
Yeah.
means more to the Bucks to waste quote unquote 20 million on Mike Evans than it is to let him go. You know what I mean? Like
Breaking news:
Oh God.
Is it Sam
Dallas,
Howell?
the Cowboys signed Sam Howell. Dak
Well,
Prescott in a quarterback battle.
I'm telling you,
Okay.
he's a Green Bay Packer.
Who, Dak?
Yeah.
I don't want to see Dak, bro, twice a year.
No,
I
I
don't
would
either,
hate
bro.
that.
Oh, Jordan Love signs a fucking lifelong contract with the Packers. Never. I hope that's the only quarterback they ever have.
Yeah, that's free agency, man. It's been a wild free
It's been
agency.
a wild free agency. Lots of crazy stuff. The wide receiver market gets reset. And the Lions have done jack squat, except
Yeah,
signed a cool center and a good running back. That's about it.
shout out
All right.
Sonic and Shadow, man.
Take us into trivia.
Yep. So we're gonna be doing, good old fashioned draft. We love the
It's
drafts
Donnie
here.
versus Marshall this
It
time.
I was gonna say,
I am going to be a judge this time. Fuck you.
Colin is reading my
Oh.
mind. Colin was going to be
Oh.
the judge. It was going to be Marshall versus Donnie, and we're super fun. Marshall, you weren't.
I don't even know who to pick. I'm
Give
pissed
me-
at both of you.
Give me Iguodala.
So Marshall, you weren't here for the last episode when we did this portion.
No, but I got called into it.
You did get called into it, that's for sure. So what we're
Yeah,
going to be
fuck
doing
you.
is a random team spin. You have to pick one player currently on that roster. We're going to be including the free agency moves as well. So for example, if the Steelers come up, you can pick Michael Pittman as your wide receiver. Now with that being said, that team then gets handed over to Donnie, and Donnie has to pick a current player on that roster for the Steelers, and then it'll snake back, so it'll go Donnie again, and then you have to pick Marshall. You get it?
Yep. Oh, yeah. We've played it before. Yeah, I got
Perfect. All right. Who wants to go first? Donnie, Marshall, who wants it?
I'm sure you can go first.
it. All right.
All right, Marshall, you have to pick a current player
What
from
the fuck?
the Houston Texans.
Marshall, I would like to go first.
David Montgomery is on the board.
He is on the board. Big player right there. Gosh, it's tough. Give me Nico Collins.
Nico Collins is a wide receiver. Donnie, you also have to pick from the Texans. Are you picking David Montgomery?
Not a chance. I want to go defense, but they don't really have like one superstar defender. They
I'd
just
say
have
Will
like five.
Anderson.
Will Anderson, Daniil Hunter.
Derek
I know.
Stingley.
Really it.
I thought Marshall was going to take either Will Anderson or Daniil Hunter, and I was just going to take the inverse.
But I also think you can gamble and get a better player than
Defensive
both of those
player.
guys.
No, there's so many more like peak defense players. So it's like, do I risk and just pick like a Dalton Schultz?
How do we approach Max Crosby if he comes up?
He's technically still
I
on
mean,
the
I
Raiders.
guess he is a Raider, but
I don't know, man. This one's tough. I'm just gonna bite the bullet with Dalton Schultz. I mean, I just feel like that's the safest play. He's a fringe top 10 tight end. Like he's solid.
All right. Donnie, back to you. Player currently on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Damn, who do I want? Man. I'm gonna go with Saquon. Yeah.
Saquon Barkley. Marshall. Philadelphia Eagle. Who you got?
We know who you're going.
You?
Who you should go with.
Top
AJ
10.
Brown.
Yep, top 10 in their position. AJ Brown. Solid pickup. Marshall's wide receiver court looking good right now.
Very.
But the most important part is a quarterback. That quarterback could screw you. Let's see who we get. Marshall, you're picking Dallas Cowboys. You could fill out your wide receivers, filling out your flex. You can get a quarterback, running back, defense. I don't know. Probably not defense.
You're a defender. You're a defender. They have a plethora of them.
brand new Rashawn Gary.
For Sean Gary.
Thanks, Colin.
Oh man.
I don't know. No, I don't like. I could take Dak, but I don't want to take Dak. I'm gonna go Jake Ferguson.
Jake Ferguson. Interesting. That is not who I thought you'd go with, but okay.
Same.
He's a great tight end, so I'll take him.
Donnie,
This is
pick of the
this-
litter.
this is probably gonna lose me the draft. But I'm gonna go with the best player on the team. Can I get Brandon Aubrey, defense, special teams? Special teamer.
I guess on a technicality,
He's not even
I
there.
feel like if I can even pick him.
He's not
Nope.
even there.
Damn. I don't like anybody. I'll
What
go
do you
with
mean
CD.
you don't? I was about to say I don't like anybody.
I'm not a-
CeeDee
I'm
Lamb.
I'm not a big CD fan, CD Lamb fan, or Pickens. Pickens is funny, but
all right. Donnie, picking a player from the Seattle Seahawks.
I
Tell
don't
you who
really
it won't
want
be.
him, but I'm just gonna keep him away from Marshall. I'll take JSN.
I don't know why you wouldn't want a top 5.
Oh, what? The number
I also-
one wide receiver this year.
I'm also not a JSN fan.
I don't know why he's
What's
not.
spelling that?
What?
Bro's
Why?
gonna be
There
Why
we
is
go.
Oh, there's no
Say,
S.
you
There's
just
no
said
S.
you're
I
gonna be
thought there was an
scrolling
X.
up.
My bad. Marshall, who you got from Seattle? Can't go Kenneth Walker. Not on the Seahawks anymore.
Sam Darnold's in play.
Give me Rashid Shaheed.
All right.
Is he on the team?
He did just
Yeah,
get
he just signed an extension, 3 years. We did skip over the Seahawks, but
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
not see Rashid.
he re-signed, so it wasn't that big.
I kind of like where I'm at right now.
All right, Marshall. LA Rams.
Yeah.
That-
Yeah, the reigning MVP. Give me Matt Smith.
Nothing beats Donnie. I like where I'm at. Marshall gets Stafford. Like, nothing beats that. Nothing beats that.
I don't know, Donnie. You might be fine.
I'm mainly just more sad than anything. Because I get a good player, but I would rather have the other one. Fuck!
Take their backup. I
Give
don't
me,
even know who it is at this
give
point.
me Puka.
It's Jimmy G, isn't it?
Give me Puka. Yes. Or Stetson Bennett.
Solid.
Stetson Bennett.
We'll count national champion.
National champion.
All right, Donnie picking current roster from Denver Broncos.
Man.
Like it's,
Do I pick Bo Nix?
I feel like it's got to be Bo.
Yeah, but they have great
No, it's got to be
Give me
defense.
Pasadena.
Yeah.
I gotta. I'll just run the risk. Fuck. With a
Oh,
team
I
like
forgot
this-
about Pat Surtain, honestly.
I think this
Well, I
is
was thinking. I was thinking Nick Bonito. Oh, you can edit the settings. Give me fucking Brandon Aubrey.
There we go. Is it Patrick? Do I
think
gotta?
it's Patrick Surtain.
There you go.
Sorry.
I'm just surprised it didn't pop up right away. But all right, Marshall.
I'm
Denver,
taking Nick Benito.
Solid. Nick Bonito. All right, we're down to the final spin.
Back here. I need
Donnie-
a team with a great running back, bad quarterback.
Or
Donnie
just a bad
risking it.
quarterback and a bad running back.
Here we go. From the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh,
Let's go!
That's a good.
That's-
Both win.
I was about to say Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson. That's good on both sides.
That's as good as you could have got for both.
That's about as much of a tie as we could have possibly gotten. I mean, my guy has multiple MVPs, but
All right,
yeah.
Colin, you're the judge.
teams are both like actually good. But
We'll
We
start
don't.
with Team B. Team B's got Lamar, Saquon, CD, JSN, Dalton Schultz,
Yeah, we
Puka
can
Nakua,
see. We can see.
Pat Surtain. But Team A's got Stafford, Derrick
Again,
Henry, Nico Collins, AJ Brown.
Yeah. Just keep antagonizing Marshall.
Man, Team A is pretty stacked. I gotta go with Team B.
I knew
I knew it was coming.
I was antagonizing him because if he picked Team A, it was rigged, bro. I picked Team B.
Yeah, no.
Well, to be
This
fair,
one, it was
our
gonna be
team-
Team B.
I think
regardless.
I think my quarterback's better. I think our running backs are even, but your wide receivers
Yeah.
kill.
Yep.
Yeah.
Your
say,
wide
from-
receivers are insane.
From QB to tight end, I think it's pretty much a draw. Then I got Puka to Rashid Shaheed and Pazertan and Nick.
Literally,
Bosa.
CeeDee Lamb over Nico Collins, Jackson Smith-Njigba over AJ Brown, and Puka over Rashid Shaheed. Like, it's very even everywhere, literally except wide receivers, is where you just
Well, I
blow
mean,
me out of the water.
If we would have,
Yep.
if we would have been backwards, and I would have picked Stafford, you picked. I think you would have had to have picked defense or running back at that point. That would have, but then you would have got.
All right. You
And
know
I
what to
would've-
do.
Best out of 3.
Run it back.
Run it back. This time,
Donnie goes
Donnie
first.
will start. And that random team is Cincinnati Bengals.
Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase off the board. Marshall.
Technically, Trey Henderson is still Cincinnati Bengals.
Go ahead. I'll
No,
let you
he's a
have.
free agent. He's a free agent.
No, he can have.
Not until tomorrow. He is not a free agent as of right now.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right.
But I'm gonna take Joe Burrow.
Yep, Joey B. Solid start for both players here. Random team is the Saints.
The fuck are we doing?
We just want to skip. Jesus Christ.
What about your boy, Donnie
Ooh.
Rattler?
Spencer Rattler's on the board.
You forgot he existed.
Bro, just said, wait a minute. Things just
He's
got
supposed to be the starter,
interesting.
isn't he?
Things just got interesting.
Genuinely, I don't know who the fuck you're gonna take here.
Give
though.
me Noah Fant.
Noah Fant,
Well,
newly
Fant's a
acquired.
Yeah,
Newly acquired.
I'm.
That's crazy that they already have it updated.
Do I? We're going people who's currently on the team. We're counting people who signed.
Yep.
I think I only have 2 fucking choices. We're probably not going to get the Saints again, but I would either go with Cam Jordan or Travis Etienne. I feel like are the only 2 things you can actually do.
Chris Olave on the board as well.
I was going to say, I just realized Marshall did not take Chris Olave. That's
I didn't want Chris Olave.
I don't
think
want
can
him
get.
either.
I think I can get
want
better
him
than Chris
either.
Olave.
I don't want to burn both my receivers so early.
Yeah, I took my tight end. No offense, solid. So
I'm gonna go with Etienne. Put him at running back. But he's still on my flex.
God,
You gotta put an R in
I
there,
go with-
buddy.
there you go.
All right, Travis Etienne. Donnie, player from the Detroit Lions.
Dang.
I'm cool with whatever you take here.
Yeah, I know you are. Do I want to burn my flex this early? Fuck. I mean, I could beat you. God,
Tom Kennedy,
Tom Kennedy on the board.
special teamer Tom Kennedy.
No, that's
Dallas
not
took-
allowed.
Is
Dallas
he available? Let me see. Tom.
Dallas took the defense
He's
off.
Nope, not even in the game.
Just wait. Just wait. He's a sleeper. Fuck, man.
Sam Laporta.
I can take Sam Laporta
Ooh,
and
I don't
easily
hate
beat
that.
Marshall at tight end.
You can guarantee a win at one position.
I'm gonna kind of go out of the box here. I think I'm gonna take Gibbs as my flex.
I mean, I feel like that it was either that or whoever the guy Marshall's taking here.
Give me Terrion Arnold. No, I'm just kidding. Give me.
Oh, he said it. He said it. Write it down.
Give me Amon-Ra.
Amon-Ra, St. Brown, and Gibbs off the
That's the only.
board.
That's one of the only teams we could get twice and still have good picks, both of us.
Give me Christian McCaffrey.
Fuck,
Christian
I thought I was being
McCaffrey.
sneaky taking Gibbs from him.
That doesn't show him on the. Okay.
You get that one.
I mean, arguably that's still one.
I was about
really
to say,
good.
like, it's fine, but all right.
Man.
Let's see if I can find the other one. Oh, there he
Oh,
was.
there he goes.
What the hell? That's weird.
Definitely not taking Bryce Young. Fucking GG's.
Bryce Young.
What?
Why would you take
Talking
Bryce
about?
Young? You're on San Francisco.
He got confused because the
I was-
Christian
yeah,
McCaffrey
I was looking at
Panthers.
the- Yeah, I was looking at.
I mean, all right, bud.
Yeah, I'm gonna take George Kittle as my tight end.
Wait, what?
Interesting pick. Because me personally, I would have gone Fred Warner.
I was thinking Nick Bosa, but now I clearly beat him at tight end.
Holy shit!
Texans.
Pause the game.
Uh-oh.
Pause the game. Zach texted in the chat. Bam Adebayo is at 81 points right now
No shot.
in the Heat,
What?
in the Heat versus Wizards game.
I saw he had.
Yeah, that,
I saw he had 30 something.
That's insane, bro. 81 points from Bam.
Wow, he does have 81.
That's ridiculous.
Holy
what's the
shit.
game? Wizards Heat.
Wizards Heat. Game's not even over. I mean, they probably took him out, but
No.
It's like a minute 40. No, you cannot. Are you shitting me?
that's nuts. Yeah, you got to beat Kobe's 81.
You have to.
God, the Wizards are in piss. You let Bam go for 81?
What? Oh yeah, bro, that fucking. He's 7 for 22 at the 3-point line.
34 for 41 at the free throw line.
I just put the game
He
up.
shot 41 free throws tonight.
That's insane.
He shot 43 real shots.
I saw he had like 31 after the first quarter.
Bro,
That is nuts.
if
I'm
you're the
in a
Wizards,
fantasy basketball league. I gotta go see what his fantasy performance is at right now.
Oh my god.
It's got to be
Yeah.
fucking nuts.
bro, whoever the center for the Wizards is, bro, pack your bags. God damn, you can't even try to play defense.
All right. Donnie, it's your pick, Houston.
I think they're intentionally fouling the Wizards so that he could get the ball.
That's awesome.
So if he beats 81, that'd be second all time in points.
Yep.
Bam. Adebayo. Yeah, that's
Honestly, if Bam can score 81, I think Wilt Chamberlain got 100. I'm gonna be honest.
he's got 62 fantasy points right now.
I'm gonna be honest. I think Wilt got 100 if Bam's got 81. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, but did Wilt play the fucking Washington Wizards? Like,
I think he played the Washington Generals, as in like
or
they,
whatever.
as in who the Harlem Globetrotters play.
all right, Donnie, let's wrap this up.
Yep.
Great. Yeah, Houston. I'm mainly
You're
gonna-
legit
I'm
double
not-
teaming this man Bam right now.
Again, I'm not a fan of him, but I'm going to take him mainly to play defense. So Marshall can't. I will take Nico Collins.
Nico Collins. All right, Marshall.
Give
Houston
me
Texans. Bam just scored again.
82. So he just beat Kobe.
He has a free
83
Wow.
and one. Holy shit.
Crazy.
I'm going to go Will Anderson.
Will Anderson. The podcast just got derailed because fucking Bam Adebayo.
Out of all the players, that
Well,
could
I
have
just
been-
happened to check the group chat, and Zach just sent Bam got 81, and I was like, 81, like, on a test? Like, what? Good job.
Yep,
right.
82.
Back to me.
Yep.
Test is great.
Hit the respin here. Washington Commanders.
All right, Terry McLaurin, guess.
All right. So
They have, like,
Secretary.
they have no good defensive players. I'm not taking a 95-year-old Will or fucking Bobby Wagner. Ugh.
Jane
I think
Daniels.
I think I gotta go Jane Daniels. I don't think I really have a choice.
All right.
They had any good defensive players.
Jane Daniels coming down to the.
They just subbed Bam out.
Yeah, he beat
I was say
Kobe.
he got
So.
it, so you might as well.
I'd
Yeah.
have fucking left him in just to see if he can keep scoring.
All right, let's finish this up.
All right. Final spin Dallas Cowboys.
What?
All right, looks like we're moving on to round 3, guys.
Yeah,
I can't play around 3, so it's just
Yeah.
gonna end in a tie.
All
We'll
right,
come
settle
back
the tie
next.
next
Hold on,
round.
Marshall, make your pick. Maybe I'll win.
Okay, yep, sure.
Oh,
Hold
I'm
on.
gonna pick CeeDee Lamb. You can pick whoever you want on
Okay,
defense.
I'm gonna-
Colin, who are you picking?
I'm gonna go back in time. I'm gonna go back in time and take Micah Parsons.
I'm gonna go Team A.
Let's go. Who the fuck did they just get? Quentin Williams. He's all right.
Let's do this. Let's do one wide receiver, one quarterback, one running back for the final. Here we go.
All right, 1-1.
All
I'll go
right,
first.
Marshall. Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, Bijan Robinson.
Yep, I was.
Oh, that is not the way I wanted to start this, but I don't know who Donnie's gonna pick. I guess Drake London, yeah. All right, we need him to get a bad pull here. Bad pull.
Chargers. Najee Harris on the board.
Herbert.
Justin Herbert.
I guess. Lad McConkey, I guess. That sucks.
First of
I
all,
got-
hold on. Kenny Galladay is on this, by the way.
What are we doing?
Lions legend.
All right, final spin.
Gotta have a big quarterback.
I remember I was
here.
so pissed when we let him walk and then it worked.
Good quarterback, bad running back. Good quarterback, bad running back.
Here we go. Minnesota.
And just like that, goodbye, boys.
He locks out. All right.
All right. That's going to be the end of the pod. Thank you guys for watching. Free agency was crazy, Colin. Thank you for staying with me for the
Yes, I
outro.
got you.
Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. More content to come. We'll see you next time.